I made a huge mistake.
You made a massive mistake.
I made a massive mistake. Okay, I don't know how I did it, but in my first A1, first impressions video, when it came to the battery life, I said they're claiming 24 hours. I was getting 5 hours at 66%. I'm guessing 2 hours at maximum volume. I got everything wrong. It was all based on the fact, I don't know how I did it. When I did my 66% test, I assume I didn't actually have it set at 66%. I thought I had it at 66%, but everything, all the testing I've done since then, which is why I'm coming back to you now, says it was probably at maximum or near maximum, probably near maximum, or it had turned itself off and I just assumed it was finished, but there was plenty more gas in the tank, as they say. So where am I? Let me explain to you what happened. After I did my first video, I went off and tested maximum volume. At maximum volume, I can run this for 3 hours, 58 minutes, putting Rita Ora on a loop. Gaps between tracks, I get 3 hours, 58 minutes. When I say a gap, I mean it's not gapless, so it's not continuous music. To me, that's a real world test. 3 hours, 58 minutes. So 5 hours at 66% didn't sound correct. By the way, when I checked my recordings from that maximum test, it did appear it was sticking to maximum volume. I didn't note any measurable difference from along that 4 hours. Now, when I did 66% the second time, it played for 4 hours, 10 minutes. It didn't turn itself off, but it stopped playing. I continued playing, and in total, my 66% in total, I got, without turning it off, I got 31 hours, 23 minutes of actual playtime. So I did say it's a joke, claiming 24 hours, blah, blah, blah. You know, it's a joke. Yeah, fine, if you're not listening to it. Based on my, clearly, something went wrong, 66% test. But I do retest them. So I did catch this complete failure on my behalf. 31 hours, 23 minutes. That is incredible. But how are they doing that? Well, as I said, it stopped playing 4 hours, 10 minutes. I don't know if that's a coincidence. I started playing again, but at that point, it seemed to be playing somewhere, well, probably about half volume of the 66%. Seemed to switch to something like 33%, which is not loud. Now, it's better than the 20%, which you can hardly hear. 33%, it's okay for a little listen you're near. So it's not absolutely dead silent, but it's not 66% volume. It's not, you know, a loud, room-filling listen. However, in total, playtime, 31 hours, 23 minutes. It's still brilliant. Still amazing me how they got that out of what is supposedly 7.2 volt, 3000 milliamp hours capacity wise. Obviously that's going to mean it's two 3000 milliamp hour batteries if it's running 7.2 volts. Still, that's a bit of a shock to me that it managed that. So much so that I'm going to be taking and deleting my first video to make good the information that was in there clearly wrong. So you can get at 66% about the same as you get at max. It seems a bit of a coincidence, doesn't it? As I said, when checking back my recordings from maximum volume, it didn't seem to change it from maximum volume. It was at 66% for 4 hours, 10 minutes, even though that's about the same as you can get at max. It's very, very weird, but then it switched to a low volume mode, probably something around 33%. I don't know exactly, but my recordings were down by about 12 dB. I'm guessing around, it's probably around 33%. So that's where I am when I did my first video. If you like my first video, please go back and like it again, because YouTube will not send you views without people interacting with your video. And I will then be putting up my mini rig video, which I'm able to put that information correct now without having to take that down as well. So that's where I am. First video's coming down. It's because the information on the battery was wrong. This is the information on the battery, and no matter how they're doing it, 31 hours, 23 minutes, I found staggering in what is not, you know, a high capacity battery. So that's the real news, and that's why I'm taking down my video. Thank you for watching this, probably one of my shortest videos ever. Well, then again, probably not, because I've actually been 7 minutes, well, 7 minutes in total. You'll know by how long this actual video is, how much I've had to edit out, because I do tend to go on, but that's me. What can I do about it? Absolutely nothing. Hope you got something out of this video. I hope that's put your mind at rest, because a lot of people were saying, I was going to get this speaker. I'm not, because you've put up your video and it doesn't sound very good. I may have been a bit harsh on it. This is not a terrible speaker, but I'm judging it as a £200 speaker. The battery life, not as bad as I thought, but it doesn't go terribly, terribly loud. If this is going to be your only speaker, well, for me, if that was my only speaker, I'd have a problem. But as a travel speaker, for something that's, you know, a very small form factor, it has amazingly deep bass. That's really what this speaker is about. It does have a bass kick, it does have a rumbly bass, but it has a lot of other issues, and it probably doesn't go quite as loud as you may want. Maybe not quite as exciting. It's more of a relaxing than an exciting listen. Going to do more videos on this. Thank you for watching this one.